Salutations, Black YouTube world. This is Nasir Amin. Thank you for tuning in for another edition of Dialoguing with Nasir, where we talk about different topics around the world that affects the black community, negatively and positively. Nope, we ain't trying to preach, we ain't trying to convert. We just dialoguing peacefully, respectfully, together. Thank you for tuning in. Peace, family. Today we're going to talk about a topic that's been discussed multiple times, very heavy, all year, from years, for years, and it's never going to stop because this situation continues to prevail. But hopefully we can reach a few people, certain people, reach some people to where this number will decline heavily, hopefully. But we're going to speak on domestic violence, different forms of abuse, and one we're going to talk about is financial abuse as well as using children. Using children. Sisters, I understand being a single woman, it is hard. It is pressure. Lots of pressure. It is aggravating, and it may be embarrassing. It may be humiliating to run around with one baby daddy, as many will say. Now you have two baby daddies. Or you may have two children for the same no good man. And you're making yourself become a wreck because you're sitting up there banging your head against the wall. You're ashamed, you're embarrassed, especially if family is looking at you, talking down upon you, making comments, or friends, or even it's just yourself because you're not happy with the choices you have made. And you're wondering, why did I do this again? How could I do this again? But then yet you find yourself going back to that person or just dealing with this person or doing whatever you can to keep peace or whatever because you want to be financially good. You don't want to do this on your own. You don't want to struggle on your own. So you're going to go back to this man or just be involved with this man, even if it's a little sex every now and then, a little conversation with him, or whatever the case may be. You may have a restraining order on him, out on him, but you still got him sneaking back to the crib. Queen, you're hurting yourself. You're jeopardizing. You're putting yourself in jeopardy, as well as the kids that you may have now, or the kid that is on the way. And just like a man like me could see that, that man that you are being involved with sees that as well. And he will exploit it. He's not going to sit up there and say like, wow, I see this girl is very good-hearted. She wants me in the life of this child. She know this is my first child or this just is my child, whatever. She know how my current baby mama is keeping me away from my kid, giving me a hard time, and she feels bad, and she wants to do everything she can to make sure I have a relationship with this kid. What a woman. Nah, he's not going to see it like that. He's going to see it as, aha, that's my cue. That's my ticket. I'm gonna exploit this. And he gonna do things, say things to make you feel guilty using that child. My child, my child, my child. I want to see my kid, my kid. You keeping me out of my child's life. He's also going to throw things at you, be like, how you think you're going to make it on your own? You think you're going to do this? You already have 2 kids. You already have a kid. The job you have is not all that right now. You really believe you're going to make it on your own? You think any other man going to sit up here and be like me, willing to settle down with you? All these mind games with the finances and these children is going to will be played. You already thinking it. You already seeing some things. And he is exploiting. He is messing with your mind, playing mind games. And he don't even have to lift a finger. He's beating you up mentally. He's beating you up emotionally. He is misusing you, playing you for his own benefit. And you're going to go back there. Oh, it may be good for a few days, a couple of days. He may sing a song to you. He may drop down on your knees. His knees. Play the beautiful love songs in the background. But when, after a few days, a couple of weeks, if it lasts that long, soon as something gonna go his way, or something that's been bugging him, but he been holding it back because he was too busy trying to get back good with you to get you back where he wanted you with him, the fists will start flying. But you can't say the abuse will start because the abuses already have started. It already has started. So my point to you, sisters, I'm not a mother, and I'm not a single mother, not a mother, period. But I understand. And I do know that you will have to sit back and do this on your own. And as painful and as most as disgusting as I find this system is, you may have to put the brother on child support. If you can't sit up here and make and have a civil conversation with him, if you can't have a civil conversation with him, y'all can't come to an agreement to where he can be in his child's life, and y'all work together in separate homes to raise this child in a respectful manner to the best of y'all abilities without the fussing, the yelling, the manipulating. You're going to have to resort to child support, as well as a restraining order if he's going to your house, stalking you, doing whatever. Which is some other things that I would get into in another video as I continue to break down the different forms of abuse. And me as a black man at that, I hate the system. Don't get me started on this whole child support thing. I think it's ridiculous. And to be honest, it never should exist. But unfortunately, we have people in this world who are not civil, who refuse to be civilized. They refuse to do things properly, respectfully, peacefully, or they try to deny and deflect. But it is what it is. You gotta do what you gotta do. And I know a lot of men was get up there, oh, he's taking their side. Nah, brother, I'm gonna tell you right now, it goes same thing with these women. A lot of women, they'll sit up there and they do some crazy stuff, and you dealing with crazy stuff. You know what? As much as you hate it, you might as well put yourself on child support. Put yourself on child support. Guess why? Why? You do not have to deal with her no more when it comes to that. There's no more talking, and you have your proof every month, payments being made. It's proof. You can call, make sure everything's go through, get copies, whatever the case may be, and life goes on. That's less you have to deal with her. That's less stress on your brain. But that's another topic that I could talk about another time. So I'll digress. But my sisters, don't be afraid to put him on child support. But first, before you go running to these white folks, before you start running to this system, please let that be your last resort. Try to make it work. And if he is still trying to manipulate, use the kids or the kid to make you feel guilty, publicizing this, putting this in the public's eye and everything to make you feel shame, to make you feel bad, and if he is continuing to stalk you, call you from other numbers, getting upset because you are interacting with other men, or he's threatening to take things from you or not do this and making you feel bad financially. He's doing all these things. And it looks like he has not changed from the last time y'all were together. You gotta cut your losses, my sister. You have to cut your losses. Because if you have a kid right now, they are being a flash drive. They are pulling in all this information. They're saving this information in there. And I want you to stop and think, do you really believe that your kid is enjoying seeing their mother getting fussed at, yelled at, seeing her cry, seeing her stress, seeing her beaten, seeing her getting hurt? Do you really believe they are enjoying that? So there it is abuse on that child as well. You are damaging that child, and it's your fault, just like it is his fault. Because you allowed him to come back into your life. You allowed him to do as he pleased. He is controlling you. All because you want to keep it good so he can stay in the kid's life, because you want him to have a relationship with the kid and you don't want to struggle on your own. You need his financial assistance. I ask you, is it worth it? Do you really believe it is worth it? You're damaging yourself. You're damaging your kids. Ugh. It's just so much damage is going on. And he's going to throw the money. He's going to use the money. He's going to get in your head with that. He's going to use the kids. And if the kids are old enough, or when the kid get old enough, he's going to try to do things to manipulate the kid, which is another way of damaging these kids. We got to get it together. I know it's hard. I know it's tough. Maybe embarrassing. Not what you dreamed of. But this is what it is. There's no need to beat yourself up. There's no need to kick yourself. There's no need to criticize yourself. There's no need to get suicidal. There's no need to just belittle yourself and just continue to live low and continue to fool with people who is also low. And if you get someone good in your life, I think you need to try your best to hold on to that person. Or if it's just by yourself for the moment, okay. Remember, you are queen. You are a black queen. You come from loyalty. You come from royalty. No matter what they put in those history books, no matter what they say, no matter how they make y'all feel, remember, black is beautiful, and our black queens come from something very special. And where we come from, black woman is the strongest, the wisest, the original. And black man, where we come from, they respect our women. They not touch our women. Treat your queen right. Queen, pick up your crown. Love yourself. Encourage yourself. No matter what mistake you made, it's a new day. Don't worry about it. Brush yourself off and do better. Peace and love. Oh, and as always, did I miss anything? Was I on to something? Or you think I'm overreacting about this? I welcome your commentary. We ain't here to preach. We ain't here to convert. We're just dialoguing together peacefully and respectfully. Peace and love. If you enjoyed the content and find it beneficial, please let us know in the comments. And as always, we welcome your commentary. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Let's keep the positivity flowing. Peace and love.